If you're earning 50,000 net each month, in this video, we are going to show you how to budget using the 50-30-20 rule. We have the taxes, the rising fuel cost, and the cost of living is still rising. And if you're keen on improving your financial situation, you may be strategizing on how to save. I know there are some people who in the comments will say, I don't save, I invest. But for most of us, in order to invest, saving is a prerequisite. You cannot invest what you haven't saved, right? So if you are new to saving or you're experiencing challenges saving consistently, the 50-30-20 rule can be a good starting point. It is a recommended rule for beginner savers to follow in terms of splitting their net income into 3 tranches that then you're able to consistently save a percentage of your income. As the name of the rule says, you split your income into 3 parts, 50, 30, and 20%. Now, according to the rule, 50% of your salary, of your net salary, remember, should go to your needs. No more than 50% of your income should go to your needs, and your needs could include your rent and food and groceries, if you have a loan that you're paying back, and medical insurance. Now, if you're earning 50,000, that means that you cannot spend more than 25,000 on rent, insurance, groceries, and other utilities that are essential and are needs. So it means limiting your rent to a certain amount. Maybe at that point you don't want to spend more than 10,000 in rent and all that. Now, the next is 30%. No more than 30% of your net income should go to your wants. And your wants here are things that you may not necessarily need, but you enjoy, like small luxuries. Maybe you have a few subscriptions here and there. Maybe you enjoy some sport, you either play and there's a membership fee, or some entertainment, you go out once in a while. All these activities that are not essential but you enjoy doing should not consume more than 30% of your income. In this case, if you're earning 50,000 net, that is 15,000 shillings. On to the last section, which is the 20% of your income, which should go to savings. Now, there are different kinds of savings. Everybody should first of all have an emergency fund. An emergency fund is the money that will help you when either you lose your income, you're sick, or any other unplanned activity, including unanticipated travel. So you need an emergency fund. So the part of the 20% could go to building an emergency fund. You also have target savings or a sinking fund, which is like maybe you want to buy a bed or a better mattress or a fridge or whatever, and you're saving up towards this instead of taking a loan. That can be a target, a savings account, or what can be called as a sinking fund. You also need to save for retirement. So there's the mandatory that is already being deducted, which as the conversations have been happening is just not enough. You need to save more. Maybe a little bit of that should go to saving for retirement. But then there's an important part of saving, which is an investment fund. You need some money going to a fund that is about building enough capital to invest. Whether you want to start a side hustle, you want to buy land, you want to build a home, a down payment for a car loan, or you want to buy a car. The 20% then is supposed to serve those saving needs. All right, in this case, if you're earning 50,000 net, then you can't save less than 10,000. All right, so no more than 25,000 should go to your needs. No more than 15,000 should be spent on your wants, and you cannot save less than 10,000. Now, here is the thing. This is just a guidance. The 50-30-20 divides your income into needs, wants, and savings is a guidance. If, for example, you're really keen on improving your financial situation, then you want to start cutting down and doing the readjustments. So do you really need to spend an entire 30% of your income on wants? Maybe you only need to spend 10% and move the other 20% to savings, and you're saving 40%. So the first place to cut is the wants. If you're done slimming down your wants, cutting down those subscriptions you have, and going slower on entertainment, then you can even move to your needs and figure out maybe you're paying too much for rent. Maybe you're not shopping in bulk. And all these things help you to increase the proportion of your income that goes to saving, which most people who are keen about the personal finance will call paying yourself first. Money254.co.ke has written about this in detail. Click on the link provided to learn more.